What's going on, dogs? Your boy, the Dean. Class in session. How y'all guys doing, man? A lot of guys have challenges uh, when they don't have an understanding of who they are, how they operate, how to communicate, how to express themselves, and they really get frustrated by the dating dynamics because they are so far away from an understanding, and it becomes a challenge. But what happens for a lot of these guys out there is that they feel like I've got to connect to a movement to be able to have more understanding of who I am. And this is why I'm so proud of you guys, because you guys are not following these movements right here. Because if you look at the movements and you look at movements for the last few decades, the movements have always been centered around women and not actually manhood. And I think one of the most challenges that most people have and most people face is that they want to be or connect to something, meaning they want to connect to something to feel or be a part of something. And what's so good about you guys who watch this show right here, you realize that's the worst thing you can do. Never connect yourself to a movement. Be the movement, right? What do we mean by that? We mean, gentlemen, that stop. Remember, if you look at from metal to be on your purpose to not jerking off to high money status, clothes, high value man, handsome man, game, Riz, and right now soft guy era was hurting a lot of young men that people don't understand is that you're just following a trend or a movement, but you're not becoming the trend or the movement. And this is why no matter what comes along, you're still going to have a problem because you're looking at following something versus becoming. So let's go ahead and look at some of these videos and everything like that. Let's go to the videos. So let's go ahead and take a moment and go to the videos and let's see what is all the hoopla with this movement right here that is only a trend. It is not going to stay here for long. Please understand this is only a trend. But let's see what the women got to say about this trend.
Drizzle movement is getting out of hand. Is getting out of hand. Against my better judgment, I went on Bumble. I connected with a guy. We were having great conversations. We talked a few times. We made a plan to go out and have lunch. The day of, I'm getting ready. He hits me up and he's like, "So I'm in the mood for seafood. Do you like seafood?" I'm like, "Yeah, I like seafood." He like, "Okay, well then we should go to this restaurant." I don't even remember the name of it because we ain't go. But anyways, we should go to this restaurant, and I know you paying for the lunch. Drizzle. No, I know I'm hanging up in your fucking face. Clicky. Because you got to be a drizzle fool if you think you got to be a whole different level of sassy to use the word drizzle. I don't give a damn if it's misting outside. If rain is coming out the sky, you better not even say it's drizzling. Because I'm going to walk away. Drizzle. No, I'm not going. And that's for drizzle on for shizzle, my nizzle. Fucking fool.
Well, and gentlemen, this is here not to knock guys or anything like that. But remember, as men, we are trends. We don't follow trends. And what you guys see are a lot of people out there that are following trends. They feel that following a trend is the way to become a man. And this is what's hurting a lot of young men. They're too busy following trends and following movements, regardless of what the movement is about, versus creating the movement. And this is what hurts so many young men in the game because a trend comes and goes, a movement will come and go. And as you've seen, look, and again, I want y'all to think about how many movements there have been. The metal movement, red pill movement, manosphere movement, high money, clothes, and status movement, not jerking off, no fat movement, Riz movement, handsome man game trends and movements, and now South Guy. And so these things are in place for the humans because as men, we don't follow these things. And that's why you should be on your mountain right now looking down at all these guys thinking that they're creating something for themselves, but they're actually doing more harm to themselves than good. Let's check this one out right here. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and check this one out. Let's see how this one goes. Here we go.
The thing that I feel that some men are overlooking with their whole drizzle movement is that you had to have brought something to the table in order to effectively threaten women to take that thing away. When you say things like, because we're not going to give you guys babies, for some women, being impregnated by you is a serious threat. When you say you're not going to marry women, for some women who know that being married to some men means nothing but unpaid labor, unappreciated labor, that it means that you're going to weaponize your incompetence, they don't see that as exciting either. When you say that you're not going to pay all the bills, now how many of you are really paying all the bills? And the alternative that you all offer is because if you don't take one of us and accept us as we are, you're going to have to die alone, have to get you a pet. Have you seen how some of these women treat their pets? Have you seen the steaks? Have you seen the skincare routine and the massage? Have you seen how these women treat their pets? They love those dogs. Or they love those cats. Have you seen their apartments here on TikTok? How well furnished and clean and well kept they are? You're not threatening these women by offering to take off the table something that you never brought to it. So for all the men out there who are refusing to evolve, refusing to adapt, refusing to adjust, there's one thing I know for sure. You're going to tap out long before the single women do.
Oh my God. And I hate that. The thing I hate the most is agreeing with women. Damn. Let me explain what she's saying to you guys out there that y'all understand. When you create a movement or a trend, you've got to look at the core of the root of whatever the movement is based upon. And this is why red pill doesn't work, manosphere, high value man, all these things, because at its root, it's about the woman and it has nothing to do with the man. And this is why a lot of guys are losing, because this woman is actually right. You're doing all this stuff because you're frustrated that you can't get a woman. Now, I'm not about all that table stuff and what you can bring to the table. That's not what we're talking about here. What we're talking about here is a lot of individual guys who are awkward, who can't express themselves, who do have no kind of standard, who cannot lead a woman or tell a woman what to do, but he's making all these demands this woman is saying. This woman is absolutely right. But gentlemen, this is why we say, man, this is why women are winning right now. They're winning right now because of the trends that guys will go through to just complain and make demands of women. But in this next video right here, this is going to actually be the way and how you should move. Because here's the thing y'all don't understand. You don't have to create a soft guy era. The more of a man you are, you get the things that the guys who are not creating manhood are begging for. Men get those things for free. And this next video is a very powerful, save this one for last, very powerful and impactful, because she's explaining why you don't need the soft guy era. You just need to be more of a man. So let's get to this one. Here we go.
Little boys that's following up after other men, listening to what the big homie says.
All right, let's go back.
The problem I have with the drizzle movement is really nothing less attractive in a man than seeing him follow up after other men. Women want to be with leaders. We don't want to be with no little boys that's following up after other men, listening to what the big homie says. We want to be with the big homie. Him follow up after other men. Women want to be with leaders. We don't want to be with no little boys that's following up after other men.
So what she's saying, and here comes the problem with manosphere, red pill, high value man, money, clothes, and status, and also soft man. Women do not want to be with an individual that's following other men. See, this is why we always teach you guys one thought, one mind, one way, because it allows you to think for yourself and not follow the crowd. And that is one thing a woman will recognize in somebody. Does he follow the crowd or does he follow himself? And this is what she's saying right here. Very impactful. Here we go.
Listening to what the big homie says, we want to be with the big homie, you know? And a lot of these drizzle men you see in the comments, it's like, that's right, King, that's right, that's right. It's like, it's one, y'all copying sisters and you're getting feminine tendencies because of it. Because as women, we like, yeah, girl, that's what we do. Y'all are supposed to be leaders in these streets where, you know, your sons are only supposed to be saying, that's right. Not, you know what I mean? Y'all are literally out here following other men like y'all not grown, like you're not grown men. And that's simp behavior, which is why many of you are getting played for your money. Because the official brothers, they ain't getting played for their money out here. They know how to talk to a woman. They know how to make a woman feel some kind of way. If you official out here, you been living the soft damn life.
Ooh, oh, she nailed it. Y'all hear what do you hear what she said? If you already got game, you're already living this soft guy era without even having to ask for it. Gentlemen, a lot of y'all guys think you got to make these demands and demand these things from a woman, but when you have the game, they do it automatically for free. She just nailed it on the head. I gotta go back. Man, I gotta go back and play what she said. Listen.
A woman feels some kind of way. If you official out here, you been living the soft damn life. You better tell them. If you official out here as a man, you been living a soft damn life. That's why we saying we gotta live a soft life, because we've been giving these MFs soft lives, you know? Y'all taking the wrong approach. Instead of trying to become women, try to become your big homies.
Yeah. So what they're trying to say is, all you guys, the more that you think, see what happens with the internet content creators and they do so much harm to young men is because they want you to be part of a trend and a movement, but nobody wants you to be separate and by yourself. And this is why the game is so important. The more you guys learn the game and be one with yourself, the more you're going to win in all of this. You should never connect with somebody else's movement. You should be your own movement and you should create your own trends. Those are the guys that are getting the soft man stuff or era, whatever, already. So people think that, okay, well, this drizzle thing or whatever is brand new. This has been going on for a long time when you have game. It's always been that way. I mean, if you think about pimps for a second, look how they're not soft guy era, but look, the women are going out there making the money, bringing it back to him. So he's been living his life. Here we go.
Your girl wants the big homie. That's the problem. Y'all got to try to become the big homie. Stop trying to be the followers. Stop trying to be the women. Become the big homies, man. You know what it is in school. All the girls liked your big homie. That's what y'all need to be shooting for.
All right, well, gentlemen, the key lessons to the game at the end of the day, gentlemen, I know how fun it is to be a part of a movement, but we keep forgetting that movements are very bad and trends are very bad for men because they just come and go. That's all they are. They come and go. And the thing is, if you're somebody that's just coming and going, you're not rooted or founded in who you are as a man. And this is why we always tell you it's fun just to sit back and watch these guys complain and all this other stuff while you're on your tower, but never fall into the trend and never be part of a movement. Create your own trend, be your own movement, and you can do that. You're going to win the game. But I want to know what you guys think about this. I know a lot of you guys feel that you can make these demands, but the thing about a man is that he doesn't have to make those demands. Women will automatically do it for free. You don't have to demand. You don't have to say we got to do this and we don't have to do that. And we don't use the word drizzle or anything like that. But what you'll notice, and this is why I keep telling you guys, just think, look at all the movements that have happened and look at how they come and they go. Riz, handsome man game, soft guy era, money, clothes, and status. Look how these things come in. They come and they go, and they do more damage to you guys than helping you. And it's just something y'all think about. Okay, listen, if you want to do that, do it. But as I told you before, the more you're going towards somebody else's trend, the more you're going towards someone else's movement, you're not coming back to the source, which is you. Just something to think about, guys. It's your boy, the Dean. Guys, let me know what you think, man. And we'll talk to y'all guys later. Peace.